Hello everyone, and welcome to another Construction Online training video. I'm Alex, and in this video we'll be covering predecessors in the project schedule. There are several different predecessors that you can use in Construction Online, but the most common one is the FS predecessor. To enter a predecessor, go to the predecessor column, type the task number that will be the predecessor, and then the relationship. In the FS predecessor relationship, the successor task cannot start until the predecessor has finished. In this example, task 3 cannot start until task 2 is completed. I can drag task 3 farther to the right, or farther into the future, without breaking the relationship. This is because task 3 is still starting after task 2 finishes. However, if I pull it back too far to the left or too early, I receive a warning that I am violating the predecessor relationship. The FS relationship is the default predecessor relationship. I can add it in simply by typing in the predecessor task number and hitting enter. Our second predecessor relationship is the FF predecessor relationship, or finish-finish. This predecessor relationship means that the successor task cannot finish until the predecessor finishes. In this example, task 3 cannot finish until task 2 has already finished. Again, I can drag this out to the right because task 3 is still finishing after task 2 has already finished. And again, if I move too far to the left, I receive a warning that I might break the predecessor relationship. Our third predecessor relationship is the SF, or start-finish relationship. In this relationship, the successor task cannot finish until the predecessor task starts. So in this example, task 3 cannot finish until task 2 starts. Again, I can pull this to the right without breaking the predecessor relationship, but if I pull this task so that task 3 finishes before task 2 starts, I receive a warning. Our last basic predecessor relationship is the SS, or start-start relationship. In this relationship, the successor cannot start until the predecessor has started. So in this example, task 3 cannot start until task 2 has started. And as before, I can move to the right without breaking it because task 2 has already started. But if I move it too far to the left, I will break the relationship. With any of these predecessor relationships, I can add lag or lead time to my relationship by adding a plus or minus sign with a number to the predecessor. For example, if I want my task 3 to start 3 days after the relationship is satisfied, I can add a plus 3 to the end of the 2FS. This adds a lag time of 3 days. If I try to move it before those 3 work days, the relationship breaks. Likewise, I can add lead time by adding a -2 to the end of the predecessor. Now, I can move my task up to 2 workdays prior to when the relationship normally would be satisfied. If I try to move it more than that, the predecessor breaks. As I mentioned earlier, a predecessor relationship will only affect how early a task can start. In other words, I can push a task as far right as I possibly can without breaking the relationship. If we want to force a task to start as soon as possible, given our predecessor relationships, we use the ASAP, or ASAP button. The ASAP button is this lightning bolt in the left side. When ASAP is activated, the task will start as soon as possible given the predecessor relationship. That means it will start as soon as the predecessor is satisfied. When ASAP is activated, the task cannot be moved to the right or to the left. Instead, it will snap back to its original position. This is because the predecessor forces how early the task can start, and the ASAP requires it to start at that point. If we want to set all of our tasks to ASAP, we can do so from the Schedule toolbar. Open the Schedule toolbar, go to Tools, and choose Mark All Tasks ASAP. This will apply the lightning bolt to every single task. That covers predecessors in Construction Online. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos or our knowledge base to learn more about scheduling.